The biggest money mistake for most people happens in the first 10 minutes after payday. So one of the biggest changes I made with money is deciding exactly where it's going to go as soon as it hits my bank account, instead of just leaving it there in my bank account to spend and just hoping and praying, really. When I was leaving it all in that bank account, we would get to sort of 2 weeks into the month and I'd just wonder where it was all gone, because I could see the amount there and I was just using it for things, not allocating parts of it for bills, etc. Now, when me and my husband get paid, we transfer everything needed for the bills into the joint account, and I leave this now just as the bills account. Then I transfer everything else into a separate account on Monzo. I personally use and love Monzo because I can split my money into pots, and I pay £3 a month, I think it is, for Monzo Extra to be able to spend from these pots using virtual cards on my phone. You obviously don't need me to reel out all of my pots verbally. I'll pop them on screen now. These are all the spending pots I have on Monzo. So these all have virtual cards, like I said. They're all on my Google Wallet. And so when I go food shopping, for instance, I can use the virtual card for food shopping. Diesel, I'll use that one. Days out, etc., etc. I'll use those virtual cards. After I put the money needed into those spending pots, I then have savings pots on Monzo. These also earn me interest. So again, I will pop on screen now all of the pots that I have at the minute for saving. I am going to sit down one night this week and sort out my 2026 proper goals and add some more savings pots. But for now, these are the savings pots which I add to monthly. When I'm allocating money to these pots every month after I get paid, I use what's called the zero-based budgeting method. So all of the money that goes into this Monzo account gets split into these pots. There's nothing left over or extra. However, having said that, I have to leave a little bit in my Monzo account for my penny saving challenge, which I'll talk about on another video. But zero-based budgeting is basically where you give every pound, every penny a job. So everything goes into the pot that it's meant to be for. There's nothing left over. So basically what I have learned doing this is that it's not about being strict or spending no money or earning lots of money and having loads of money or even trying to be perfect. It's about giving every penny a job so that none of it just disappears into the nothingness and you don't know where all your money's gone. If you, like I did, felt skin like a couple of weeks after payday or even sooner some of the time, then this is the first thing I would say to change. Save this video for payday so that you can give it a go, and drop me a follow because I share loads of money saving tips and tricks and just my daily life on a budget, really.